Hey guys, and welcome back to the farm. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Mercy's diagnosis and why her behavior never really made sense, until after she was gone. So she had DSLD, which is a systematic connective tissue disorder that typically shows up in the lower legs. But Mercy was not typical in any kind of way. Her entire life, her body was breaking down from the inside out, and nobody ever saw it, until the end. So I just wanted to show a couple of videos taken over time that I was able to catch, and just have it to where you can also see these things, and maybe you can recognize these things. It can help your own horse in the future. So this video is from March 2025. The day Mercy went lame after a ride. At the time, nothing pointed to DSLD. Her legs didn't have the drop fetlocks. She looked normal, just tired and a little bit off. But now, looking back, I can see what I couldn't see then. Her connective tissue was already failing. I gave her some time off, and we thought everything was going to be well, but it wasn't. And this was actually our last ride in March of 2025. This clip is from the day I thought she had an abscess in her front leg. I treated it like an abscess. I wrapped it like an abscess. I waited on it like an abscess. I even called my farrier. We thought it was an abscess, but it wasn't. It was actually a shredded tendon from the DSLD. So another piece of evidence that her body was just quietly unraveling, but we didn't know at the time. The video is from the last few days before she was euthanized. I just had to check one last time to make sure I was doing the right thing. I still didn't quite see the classic DSLD, but it was getting there. But nothing that you could point at and say that's exactly what it was. But it was. Her entire system was just collapsing, and only the pain was telling the truth. Please take your time watching this video and really notice how the hind end is moving. You can start to see these things once your eyes are open to them. So I hope you take this as a lot of education. Mercy is only 4 years old at the time. She looked big and beautiful. She was a great size for a Pasifino. So really be mindful of this video. This was just a few days before euthanasia. And this is the hardest part to explain unless you've lived it. Just 1 or 2 months before I said goodbye, we had a photo shoot where Mercy looked amazing. She looked sound. She was bright. She was strong. She even gave me that little spark of hope that maybe I was wrong. Like maybe she was okay, and maybe we should keep going. I second-guessed myself so hard on this day. But looking back now, that good day was just a tiny flare before the full collapse was coming. I share all of this for one reason. DSLD does not always look like DSLD. It can be invisible. and it can trick you. And it can make you question your choices, your instincts, and your heart. Mercy masked her pain with her spirit, and she looked fine until she wasn't. And the truth is, choosing to let her go when I did was the kindest and best thing I ever did for her. So if you have a horse who shows confusing lameness patterns, painful behavior spikes, unexplained resistance, or inconsistent bad days, please check out connective tissue disorders in your search. We need more research. We need more awareness. We need better support for owners facing these impossible decisions. And I hope that this helps at least one horse. Because if it does, then sharing it was worth it. Her story lives on, so somebody else doesn't have to keep guessing in the dark.